Hi, today I'd like to show you a few coins of United States of the 20th century. The last month it was the 19th century, 1800s. So this one is the 1900s. And going on to 2000, I think maybe. So the first one dime or 10 cents, 1908, United States of America. One dime, upside down, right way around. One dime. I'm not sure what a dime came from. I'll have to look that up, find out. That's 1917, is Liberty. And this is United States of America, a $quarter, so 25 cents. With the American Eagle. And here we got I think these are called peace dollars, are they? There we have it, the Eagle. So this is a $1 silver. At this time, it was still a silver. In God we trust. And there we have a Liberty head on that side. So were these Liberty dollars? I'm not sure, I can't remember now. It's 1921. So a few of those from the 1920s. 1922, it was a bit slightly different. Got a perched eagle, dollar. And on this side, a slightly different Liberty head. Quite heavy, chunky things. Got a few of those. And then they got a series of these, I think they're $half. Ones coming out in the 1920s or 30s. Some were quite limited editions, they just come out in 1 year, some were in a few years. 1925, this one's stone mount. I think it might be the Civil War. Somebody can tell me if it is. And again, we got $half Liberty there, Eagle. Got another one, 1925, Lexington. Quite nice conditions. And on this side, it's got a building. I'm not sure, this must, 1775, so it must do with something to do with the old bell, Liberty Bell of Lexington. Was it rung out during the Revolutionary period, the independence from Great Britain? So they're a bit more expensive because there were limited numbers. 1926, this one's just an ordinary type, normal circulation. 26, and they are still silver in those days. With a flying eagle on that side, a $quarter. Here we got a walking Liberty, they call it, $half. San Francisco Mint, 1942, so during the war, Second World War. On the other side again, you've got the American Eagle, $half. Still, I think they're in silver, quite chunky things. 1946, another one of these special commemorative ones. Booker T. Washington, I'm not sure who that is. It looks like it's something to do with Afro-American. But I've never heard of him. He's not one of the ones well known in England anyway. And on this side we got, so I think this is another $50. From slave cabin to Hall of Fame. So it must do with something to do with the slavery. And there he is, commemorating that. 1952, another little one of these commemoratives. This is George Carver Liberty Booker. So again, I think it's to do with the slavery and independence of the black slaves in America. And here we got USA, freedom and opportunity for all. So there's a few of this period where they had these commemorative ones in silver. This one's a bit tacky, it's 1954, but it's a bit worse for wear. But you can see it's got an eagle on it. $quarter. And these would be just ordinary, I think got Washington on this side. These would be just ordinary metal. So they're not silver anymore. Here we've got 1969 $50. This is the Kennedy $50, 69. I think some of these were in silver and some were in ordinary metal. 1969 Kennedy. Again, we've got the American eagle on this side with peace on one side and war on the other, on his feet, I think. A bit more up to date. Well, up to date for me because I'm quite old, so a lot of you will think it's really old. You've got lots of these different scents. They came with, some of them had buffaloes, I think some had Indian heads, and here we've got Lincoln. So a little scent. Here we got the one cent. Not sure what this building is. A little copper cent. $50, 1971. Oh yeah, it's another one of those Kennedy ones. I think this one's a bit different to the other one. I think this one was silver, this one's just ordinary metal. This one. 1971 silver. I'm not sure who this is. Is it? Oh, 1974, sorry. Here we got another nice eagle, $1. This one is 25 cents, 1978. This one has got Washington on this side. 1986, got another little specialist one. The sunrise with Statue of Liberty. I think this is a common metal one. It was a specialist one, $50. $19.94, quite a nice one, silver proof. And you do get the mint marks on these for different places. So you can collect mint marks as well as just the coins. Another one with an eagle. Then we got another little 1 cent, but slightly different to the last cent. I think they made them different, slightly different, with Lincoln and with the building on it. Oops. There we go. Bit grubby, that one. Then we had a number of states in the next lot. We got a few states that were produced. Here we got 25 cents. They're nearly all 25 cents that were all the commemoratives. And this one we've got Connecticut. I think that's the year it became became a state, I think. And on the other side we've got good old Washington, $quarter. Oh, these are $quarter. 25 cents, yeah. Here we got 1999 Liberty dollar. This is silver. Walking Liberty. And on this side we've got the arms of the United States. 1 ounce of pure silver. Got 5 cents from year 2000. Again, we've got, I don't think this is Washington, it's another one of them. The famous guys. Yeah, we've got this building. I think this might be. I'm not sure why they produced that one rather than having 5 cents. Why they had this building rather than Congress, but I'm not 100% sure in American buildings. Then we've got another lot of these 25 centers where they're different places. So we've got New Hampshire. This is year 2000. Is that right, Marianne? Old Man of the Mountain. Here we got, again, I think that's George Washington. So you can collect these because there must be at least 50 of them for all the states. So this one is South Carolina. Like palm tree and bird. They do call each one a different thing, like the granite state and the orange state. This must be the, can't read that. That's South Carolina. Palmetto state. Is that a fruit? Again, I think they've all got the same back to them with George Washington. So you can get all of these different ones. I've got quite a few here. Then it went into 2001. We got North Carolina. First flight. I think this is slightly different head. These ones I'll just show you the front side because all the others are the same head. Just to save time, this one is Vermont. 2001 Vermont. This one is Kentucky. I think I had 2 years of this, so you might be able to get. And then they had one where it was all the different national parks. I think you can collect those as well. So that, if you want a little budget one, because they're not too much, you probably get these quite cheaper. In 2002, so they went over a few years. We got, try to get the right way around. We got Indiana. I think there's a sports car on there. I think they're well known for racing car set, I think. Next one we've got is Ohio. So we'll look the right way around. 2002, Ohio, and we've got Spaceman here, I think. Date it became part of the Union, 1803. So as they went sort of west, so you had the early states in the east, and then as they went further to the west, states, once they ticked off certain boxes about population and other things, they were entered as part of the United States. I think they were territories first, and then they became states or something. So a lot of these ones, and as you go further west, they become older or newer states, as it were. So look if I put it right around. This one is Mississippi. So they've got flowers on it. And we've got Illinois. So this is 1818. So if you wanted a quick little collection, you could do these ones of either the states or the areas or the national parks. So this one I think is Minnesota. So that didn't become a state till quite later, 1855, is that? You'll probably see it better on the video than me here. Minnesota. Kansas with a bison on it. (1851). So again, a later addition to the states. And this one is Nevada. It's got horses on, I think it's sort of cowboy country. So you've got Nevada, 1864, so even later than the last one. So I think that is all of those ones. Let's have a look. Montana. I've got 2017, so they're still producing them quite late. We've got Montana. Here's Montana, Big Sky Country. This didn't even join until 1889, so it's quite late. Something got Ohio. Here we go. Ohio with a birdie. 1890 even. So we've got Arizona, nice one. Cactuses, very dry climate, very hot. 1912, so that's quite recent. Let's have a look at this one. We got Hawaii. (1959), so it must be one of the last states to join. So that's 2008. So they had. Now it's got a couple others. Let's have a look at this one. This is a $quarter homestead. So it's a little coin, $quarter. Now they've just got a little shack on it. Homestead. Again, they've all got the same sort of head on it. They have got some new ones as well, I think, with women on it that look a bit different. So that's 2015. And I think they've got one here or two here where they've got the actual parks. So this one's 2015. It is Blue Ridge Park. Let's see if it's the right way up. Can't tell this one. Which way up? I've got it. No, I think that's that way around. Blue Ridge Park. Yeah, quite a nice one. And again, you've got the standard head at the back. And then we've got the Memorial Park. But you can get loads of these. I think you get quite a lot of different ones. There you go, Memorial Park. So I hope that was of some interest to you. And if you wanted to collect some American coins, these are sort of areas you might want to look at. Please give it a thumbs up, give it a comment and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much for those who have subscribed. It has helped me a lot and we are ticking up the numbers. I'll soon be up to 100,000 views, which will be great. Thank you very much and I'll see you again soon. Bye.